Tyrese versus Joe Budden. Oh, yes. I've been waiting to get back to this goddamn Tyrese in versus topic because hey, who you think won versus? You know I feel like Tank won if you follow my channel. Listen, let me tell you something. How do these people get off that Tyrese won? I'm confused. I want to know what verses they was watching. Oh, Tank brought people out. Tyrese held it down by himself. Nigga, he bought out Chingy. Tyrese was the first person to bring out a guest, and it was Chingy. And it was so whack that his fans don't even remember it happening.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
There are literally people on my Tiki-Taki and I think on the YouTube saying Tyrese held it down by himself, no guess. They say the words, no guess. What? That about that chicken, man? He was the first person to bring out a guest, and it was whack. Didn't nobody tell that nigga to go get Chingy? He couldn't go get nobody else? Chingy, you went and got Chingy. I mean, I'm just saying. Wait. Tank bought out Trey Songz. Yeah, he bust your head with Jamie Foxx. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. My sleeping pill kicking in. Damn it, I'm getting dry. Wait. I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Wait. You brought out Chingy and this brought out Jamie Foxx. All right. So look, I played the Joe Budden had critiques on his podcast about the verses, and it wasn't in favor of Tyrese. So Tyrese issued an invitation to Joe Budden to, hey man, don't talk about me, talk to me. Yeah.
YouTube.
You switch from the shiny, off you got a suede lapel, but you still got on that turtleneck. You recycle that turtleneck. You should take off that turtleneck. Anytime you feel like a takeoff, that turtleneck, you gon' suffocate in this verses. Turtleneck. Don't suffocate in this verses. Turtleneck. Don't suffocate in this verses. Turtleneck. Oh, don't suffocate in this verses. Turtleneck.
Now, despite taking an L, Tyrese still.
Listen, that is so cold. No, I literally, it's two parts I go back to. And I literally go like straight to this and just watch this and I keep rewinding it. It's that part, the turtleneck, and the how you gonna leave your girl on the couch? Yeah, that section right there where he left. How you gonna act like, man? I play that shit to death.
Felt like he won the verses.
I'm independent because I won stream.
Let me get past this.
I'm like, yo,
okay.
Boy, they hit hard.
Here go Joe Budden.
I felt like his soul left money.
Shout out to Chig Smooth, man, for putting this content together like this.
Yeah, well, that's where the fight is.
Yes.
Okay, let me get it back. I want to get it right at the beginning of the Joe Budden now.
Please go get his album for the love of God. Please go get that shit.
Well, on the most recent Joe Budden podcast, episode 915, despite Tyrese being on his show a couple years ago, Joe Budden did not spare Tyrese or his feelings. Joe Budden not only clowned Tyrese, but he absolutely went in on him for taking the L.
And I forgot to come in here the last pod and say, hey, I think that Tank is going to completely put belt to ass on Tyrese. And I wouldn't have been saying that because I spoke to Tank. Tyrese is coming off of Transformers, Fast and Furious, some other big franchise. So the in the group,
He the alpha in the group.
Yeah,
well,
he's a
that's
star.
where
He's the
that's
star,
where
right?
the fight is.
Yes.
You are the star on some movie star, and you
Right.
have the most money. You may not be the most talented, but you have the biggest hits.
Right.
But you in the group with, and I felt for Tank because I'm looking at Tyrese be a nut on stage, and you know Genuine is a nut on stage. Can you imagine being in a group with two nuts?
One drunk.
Like I felt for Tank.
I felt for Tyrese though when Tank started talking about he can't sell hard tickets. I felt like his soul left his body.
That's where I was
That was
getting to.
crackback.
So in 2014, movie star, you got this, you got the bigger hits. It's nothing for Tank to do but kind of be humble. Not so much today. We done kind of forgot about Fast and Furious. That
Right.
money is spent. Transformers is over.
Yeah.
So when he said, yo, that movie, you can't tour, and you don't tour, and you don't have hard tickets, those snaps wouldn't have worked in 2013.
Right.
Yeah.
Today, boy, they hit hard. And you could tell that Tyrese is a bit insecure. His performance just came off.
So wait, I want to add to what he said about the movie and all that. If y'all remember, there was an issue within TGT. They was having problems, and it was about the money. And that was because Tyrese felt like he should get more money than the other two because of Transformers and the Fast and the Furious and shit like that, because he was a movie star. So he felt like he was the draw. And that's what they was having issues about.
He seemed more insecure than I have.
I think he still had that mentality. Like he's a bigger star than Tank. I really feel like he has that mentality, which he may be, right? But you going into a competition where it's about performance, where you can have the slaps, but if this person got slaps too and they outperform you, because versus is about performance now. People don't want to accept it. It is what it is. Look, you want just playing records? That was what the producers did. We got art. Man, do you know it was people up here like with the turtleneck and shit like that? It was people that said they don't like that. I came here to hear some singing. I didn't come here to hear no jokes. He did too much playing around up there. He was doing too much. Bitch, that made the verses. What is you talking about? That right there going down in history of the verses. Turtleneck. To be able to freestyle that on the spot. Do y'all realize how?
Ever seen him before.
Yes.
One.
Agreed.
And two, I don't know why these artists that do verses, don't seem to be familiar with their catalog either.
Yeah, they don't know their own.
I don't know what the fuck Tyrese was up there playing. And I'm a Tyrese fan. I got all the albums.
You are.
Some of them I'm like, yo, dog, if you playing features, why are you not doing Best Man? Best Man is a song that people know that it's respected.
That's true.
It takes you on a ride, takes you to the movie. Do Best Man. Why are we not doing Signs of Lovemaking?
That's crazy.
I had that as a guaranteed point damn near for Tyrese whenever it came
That's
on.
a fact.
And he skipped it.
Do y'all realize what's so sad is he performed Sweet Lady. But I'm sorry, not Sweet Lady, I'm sorry. Signs of Love Making. He performed it. I remember. It was so lackluster that Joe don't even remember it happening.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I had that as a guaranteed point damn near for Tyrese whenever it came
That's
on.
a fact.
And he skipped it.
He waited too long to
crazy.
perform it.
He didn't perform it.
I thought I heard it.
do
You
it.
did not hear Signs of Love
He
Making.
said the Zodiac signs.
No, he performed it.
He didn't.
I didn't hear it.
Oh,
That is fire.
Let me tell
Sorry.
you something. If it wasn't contentious, that's fire. You could tell anybody watching that there was a little bit of tension and friction. The second you would have for the next, pew, I wouldn't have paid them.
Tyrese is
Funny as shit.
Okay, he couldn't splice this conversation. What happened was they then started speaking about how disrespectful it was for Tank to go take one of Tyrese's backup singers to come sing with him. Like that was cold blood. Well, not how disrespectful it was. They thought it was I don't want to lie on them. Wait. They said that it's fly. They said it's fly, but I don't know. I don't know what they said. But anyway, that's what they speaking about.
I don't know what math Tyrese be doing, but we got to get rid of the you performing in hotel lobbies as an insult.
You could tell.
And Tank flipped it on some. No, I perform wherever the fans are. Right. He answered that perfectly. First of all, Tank is always on the road. He's on the road. Everything Amani just said is true. He just came off the road. We just seen him in DC, Karaoke, and all that. So he's on the road. 1, 2. They not small places. They 3,000, 3,500 amp theaters that city to city he's selling out. I don't know why Tyrese
2 and 3 nights in the same city.
See, Tyrese is unaware. He tried to clown that shirt that Tank was wearing. It's the chrome heart, that look. My mom hit me and said, this shirt is too big. I said, by the end of this, he won't have a shirt on. But he didn't have to take his shirt off.
Okay, that's kind of long. I'm going to skip forward to what Tyrese said. And in addition to, I don't think he get played on here.
What you would do, belt to absolute ass. But I mean, R&B wins.
Oh, no, wait.
Tank.
You get it? Yeah, because he got Tank on the phone. Wait.
And up there. Oh, yeah, I don't normally perform this one. This one of these joints that my fans been asking me to perform for years.
Versus.
Right. Oh, so you either that or you are clear that you getting a foot up your ass, and now we just getting every disclaimer in the world.
This black top bag ain't gonna work.
Singing with me and not sing lead and not get a standout moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you sing with Tyrese, you gotta let Tyrese do all the lead singing. When you sing with Tank,
you get
to sing lead.
Okay, that's nice. That got to be nice. Okay, that's nice. That's dope. Well, listen, man, you did exactly what me and everybody up here thought you.
Okay, so what Tank was speaking about right there was when he said, "When you sing with me, you get to sing lead. When you sing with Tyrese, you have to let Tyrese sing lead. Like you don't get a moment to shine." Is basically what he's saying, and that's in relation to him going to get the backup singer from Tyrese's side. I believe the guy name is Kenyon or whatever. And Tank explained that he was hired to work for both of them. So it was already understood that was going to happen. So he didn't even really do nothing wrong. But showmanship, the way he presented it, it seemed in the moment, it seemed as if he was taking one of Tyrese's backup singers when in fact, the guy has been hired to sing for both, not one or the other. And so what Tank did, because he's hired to sing for both, he came over and took him and gave him his moment. Because as he said, when you sing with Tank, you get to sing lead. When you sing with Tyrese sing lead.
I don't normally perform this foot up your ass, and now we just get
lead and not get a standout. Singing with me and not sing lead and not get a standout.
And now we just getting every disclaimer in the world.
This black top bag ain't gonna work.
Singing with me and not sing lead and not get a standout moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you sing with Tyrese, you gotta let Tyrese do all the lead singing. When you sing with Tank,
you get
to sing lead.
Okay, that's nice. That got to be nice. Okay, that's nice. That's dope. Well, listen, man, you did exactly what me and everybody up here.
All right, let's get to what Tyrese said. Tyrese, yeah.
On you. Tyrese fired back at Joe Budden. He said, yo, you speak pod, I speak headliner. I think you suddenly deeply dislike me because none of that slick shit you try to deliver on my last interview on your show landed. Imagine that. As soon as I sat on the couch,
I'm going to read this shit. Tyrese said, you speak pod and I speak headliner. I think you suddenly deeply dislike me, dawg. Because none of that slick shit you tried to deliver. Pull up the full Tyrese Joe Budden interview. Okay, here we go. He cut it up. Because none of that slick shit you tried to deliver on my last interview on your show landed. None of that shit landed, that slick shit you were trying to do. Yeah, I see what you were trying to do, dawg. Ain't none of that shit land over here, nigga. Imagine that. As soon as I sat on the couch, first thing he tried to do was randomly disrespect the Breakfast Club. And Jesus! That's what he said. That's what he said. He said it. I'm just reading what he said. There is nothing more embarrassing than trying to be slick with a sharp-minded Capricorn and getting your head caved in on your own platform, nigga. But I had no idea it would turn into this level. I'm in NYC this week. Don't talk about me, Joe. Talk to me, Joe. I'm always ready for a real conversation. I know you're Team Tank, and I could care less about you ever being Team Tyrese again, fool. I'm clear that you're an Uber R&B head, but you're still a rap ninja who just hosts a podcast. Damn. Tyrese is upset. He's really upset. I'm sure there's more people that criticized him, but he specifically went to Joe. He said, Uber here, you're still a rap who just hosts a podcast and can't hold a single note. So Mr. Open Toe Flip Flop Tender Dick Budden, if you would have me on, I'm ready to have an open R&B dialogue. And I'm on Patreon now. Patreon.com/Tyrese Tender Nigga Gibson. So let's do this interview on behalf of the home team. I can see the ratings now. Can't you, Joe? Are you official? And bitch ass, you are officially banned from listening to my music on any playlist you've created until you let me back on your podcast. Shout out to my light-skinned fellow Capricorn who is still on your show, which is actually quite surprising because everyone knows if you disagree with Mr. King Joe, Tender R&B Open Toe. What the rest of it say? Okay, well, I can't see the rest. Oh, he talking about Imani.
Till you let me back on your podcast. Shout out to my light-skinned fellow Capricorn who's still on your show.
Kenyon, that was some whack. You fire, you that. But you can't sing backgrounds for Tank.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
If you are there hired to sing backgrounds for Tyrese, and Tyrese is the person who's competing against him, you can't decide to now start singing background for Tank and help him on his set. That's whack.
That ain't even what happened. So let's set the record straight. Tank gonna tell you.
No, here's how it all started. I was like, we should use background singers. He's like, yeah, let's share background singers. I was like, okay, cool. I'll put a dope crew together and we'll go from there. And he was like, well, you know, I need Kenyon Dixon because he's my guy. And I said, you know what? Let me grab Kenyon because that's my man too. Kenyon, I need you in here so Tyrese can be comfortable, but you're doing backgrounds for both of us. Kenyon is a solo artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real solo artist on the road, touring, all of these things. And there was no way I was going to have Kenyon singing with me and not sing lead.
Which is actually quite surprising because everyone knows if you disagree with Mr. King Joe Tender R&B Open Toe Flip Flop Budden too often, you'll likely be out of a job. LOL. Where's Melissa Ford suddenly? Hey, come on, Tyrese. Relax, brother. You don't gotta go.
Oh, he did show the rest of the message. Oh, wait, no, I got to read this. Hold on. Shout out to my light-skinned fellow Capricorn who is still on your show, which is actually quite surprising because everyone knows if you disagree with Mr. King Joe Tender R&B Open Toe Flip Flop Budden too often, you'll likely be out of a job. Laugh out loud. Where's Melissa Ford suddenly? I don't bother nobody. But this ain't play. And I'm far from a joke, nigga. If you don't call Mona Scott Young's phone and set up the interview, I'll know you much rather continue to talk about me and not to me, punk ass nigga. And that's not manly at all. That's gossipy, feminine behavior. Clock it. Somebody get Live Nation, AEG, or the New Legends, the BPC, Black Promoters Collective, on the line. Get them on the phone right now. Oh, Tender Joe doesn't allow people to tag him anymore on IG. Words from Tyrese.
To do so than to get the person that's killing Patreon, especially when it comes to him.
So yeah, man, I think Tyrese also try and make a play because he got a Patreon. Joe Budden, the king of Patreon. You know what I'm saying? He probably want to do the interview on Patreon. He might be trying to be slick, but he's still acting like a bitch.
Ain't no way.
Come on, man, you're making us dark skinned look bad, bro. What you doing?
Ain't no fucking way.
God damn, this messing it up for the chocolate. Take your L, and that's it, man. You know, you ain't been singing like that. You've been doing the movies. It's groovy. Don't worry about it. This shall pass. This too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. Like, shit, man. This nigga beefing with Joe Budden because Joe Budden thought your ass lost. I say you lost. And I hope he happened to come across my shit. Somebody clipping and sit in the clip. You lost. Tank watched your ass. People literally talk. They arguing, and I'm finna get on another subject. People is arguing about Tank bringing that. Look, the rules of verses is if you sung it, you wrote it, you produced it, you can play it, period.